How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you? I was
Good.
just being funny, but I want to talk to you.
Hold on. How old are you?
I'm 31.
What do you want to talk to me about?
I'm a boss woman. I just was out at my booth, doing my pop-up shop today, and I went to college, and I believe that I can have a family one day. I believe
Okay.
that
How many kids you got?
no kids.
Okay. You believe you can have a family? Okay.
Yeah, I
Well, I have
believe
to
I
have
can
it.
meet my
Hold
match.
on,
I
hold on, hold on,
believe
hold
that I
on,
can
hold on.
find
No, no, no,
someone
no.
that.
Roll it back. No, no.
I'm
One thing
sorry.
we don't do.
I'm
We
sorry.
don't know. We don't overtalk. That's one thing we don't do.
I'm sorry. I'm getting people go to my page, my website, because I'm talking to you. So it's like, wow, I was
Well,
shocked that.
well, turn off the comments and have the conversation.
Let's talk. Help me out, Kevin.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, if you already have it all figured out, why you need my help?
I mean, I want to help your viewers too see my point of view and talk to you and have a conversation.
I don't think my viewers want to hear a woman tell them anything.
I don't want to tell them. I want to answer your questions.
I, you said you wanted to talk to me.
Go ahead.
What do you
I
want?
just want to
What do you
talk
want? What do
about
you
your
want? What,
conversation about how I can meet my match. How can I make
I don't
my
know what your
match?
match is. I don't know what your match is. What do you want?
I want someone that, can match my drive, my ambition, someone that can bring to the table what I bring to the table as a woman. I want someone that can meet, my match.
How's that working out for you?
It's been working
All right.
out great, but
This guy gets right to business,
Bro.
bro. He does not care who you are.
How old are you? Do you have any kids? Are you married? What's your job? What's your income? What are you looking for in a guy? What's your weight? 7 questions, hands
Yo,
down,
Bev.
undefeated, bro.
no, honestly, I don't think guys at this point in my career are what I need to focus on. Like, I just want to focus on myself. And then when I get to a level where I'm comfortable, I want to settle down and that's what's in my vicinity, then I'll
Do you want any
explore
children?
that more. Hmm?
Want any children one day?
Yes, of course. That's why I'm doing
No,
everything
I
I'm
don't. It's not
doing.
of
Like,
course. It's not of course. How many kids
well,
do you?
not of course, but
Hold
for
on,
me,
hold on,
it's
hold
of
on, hold on, hold
course.
on. Look at this. One at a time. How many kids would you like to have?
Two or three.
Two or three? Which one?
Two and a maybe.
Two or three? Which one? Two or three?
Three. Let's say three. Let's just go for it.
What state do you live in?
I live in Las Vegas right now.
Okay. Um, at what age does geriatric pregnancy attach for the female?
I'm sorry, what?
At what age does geriatric pregnancy attach for women?
Yes, if there is a
At
time.
what age?
I'm like, I hear at 35 you begin to
At
be
35. At
progress.
35. At 35. Yes. At 35. When
I'll
was your
settle
last?
for one
At
kid.
35. No. At 35. When was your last relationship?
I mean, I'm dating someone now, but my last
When was,
relationship was a year and a half ago.
and how long did it last?
5 years.
Hey, could you do me a favor? You keep swiping. Could you turn
These
off?
people are going to my website.
Okay. Okay. Turn off the notifications or turn off comments because that's kind
I
of distracting.
can't. I'm sorry. I'll just ignore it. It's
Yeah.
blocking your face though.
Well, you can turn off the comments. All you have to do is hit the three dots.
No, do you know my website? It tells me when I get viewers.
Okay.
So, but you can go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's fine. Okay. So, 5 years, right? 5 years was your longest relationship. Um, why didn't you guys get married?
Well, we just decided that that's not what he wanted at that time. He wanted to focus on his business as well and get himself to a better position. That's not, we both were just, wanted to focus on business at this time in our life.
Um, and what kind of business are you in?
I do marketing and branding. Same thing, but I'm also, I do.
Pause
All
that real
right. So
quick. Pause
about
that real
what?
quick. She was dating this guy for 5 years. They broke up, I guess a year and a half ago, and she's 31 years old, and she's been doing business. And she says that his reason for breaking up was for business purposes, and she's saying she wants to break up for the same reason, business. Does that make sense? Is that logical? Like, you can't say that I want someone to match my energy, and then when you get someone that matches your energy, y'all break up over that energy. Y'all break up over
Exactly.
that energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if anything, you need that partner. You need someone that can match you. I agree with her. You need someone that can match that energy. You want someone that maybe could, relate to you in some way, shape, or form. But at certain points, you gotta take off that business hat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take off that, like, that business lady hat and become a wife. Every now and then you gotta switch between, I want to be a wife today so that I can be there for my husband, and then I want to be a business lady today so I can be there for myself. Like, it just perfectly fine to balance those two things.
Same thing, but I'm also, I do.
All right. So at what age?
I own a market.
At what age? No, I don't know. We have this conversation. At what age do you think you will be ready or in a position to settle down?
Like soon, like now. I'm dating someone.
At what age? Because
31.
Well, ma'am, those two, you just contradicted yourself.
How?
Was you came through the door talking about you're not ready to do something.
I never said. I said that I want to. That's why I'm not in a relationship. I'm dating someone.
How long have you been dating this person?
For about 4 months.
Is he wanting to get married?
Yes.
Did you guys start dating with the intention to be married?
Well, yeah, I am, but how can I, balance my work and my relationship?
Did you start? Okay. Did you start dating this man with the intent that I'm dating men specifically and solely towards getting married?
Yes.
You guys have had this conversation.
Yes, from the day
and
one.
He wants to get married.
Yes.
And what kind of time frame does he want to get married?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm really not sure that
I
haven't had that. I haven't had that specific conversation.
You haven't had the conversation.
Okay,
so you talk a lot.
No, I don't.
I'm getting to the bullet points.
Okay.
If you're dating with intention, you said I'm dating a man, and we got it clear that I want to be married. He wants to be married. The next question is in what time frame? Because in 4 months, if you didn't know from day one, why'd you go to day 2 or 3?
I mean, I'm assuming it's within a year.
We don't assume shit. We're business people. We don't assume anything.
I'm just dating right now.
No, man, we are business people. We are business people. We don't assume anything. We can't. Can you deposit an assumption? No. So in other words, you're not dating with what I call an intention to be in.
Was he even listening?
I don't think so, bro.
He asked her something that she should have said no to. She's like, she went to him for advice, and now she's not listening. So I was like,
yeah, you're right. I think she came here to vibe out, but Kevin Samuels not the type of dude to come here and just vibe out, bro. He's a businessman.
When they started, she was like, oh, I didn't expect, like, I was doing this as a joke or whatever. So I don't think she ever took it serious from the first.
Bev said it too. Like, she's coming here for clout. She knows that Kevin Samuels has like 1 million followers, so she's here to grow her marketing. She's a marketer. She's here to grow her page. That's why she said people are coming to her website and stuff like that. So he has a fair point to get mad.
I'm surprised he hasn't kicked her off yet.
Oh, I'm sure that happened. Let's see.
There's only 3 minutes left. So
in other words, you're not dating with what I call an intention to be married.
Okay.
So why don't you have the conversation with him tomorrow?
I tried to have it last night. I had something to do today, so I didn't go into it, but it is something that I do have intentions on doing soon.
But see, that's the problem. If this man was what you say he is, he would already have had this conversation with you up front. You see, this is part of the problem. You ladies talk, but you don't want to get the real stuff up front because you might not be his pick. And he might not be yours, but the bottom line is, if he says tomorrow, no, I don't want to be with you. I like this, but I don't want to take it any further. What are you prepared to do?
Just continue dating.
Thank you.
Other people.
Continue dating, but you're only dating this one person.
Well, not by that's by choice.
But you're only dating this one person right now.
Yes.
So, go back to geriatric pregnancy. Go back to when do you want to get married?
Okay. I feel you. All right.
This is what I mean. This is why you can't have what you say you want because you ladies don't approach it with seriousness.
Well,
he has a point. She says she wants 3 kids. Right now she's 31. So 3 kids is going to take her at least 3 to 4 years to get that going. So she needs to get on it ASAP. And she has 35. That's the age for geriatric pregnancy. We already know there's so many different complications that could happen. You could have kids that could have intellectual disabilities. When you go past that age, different problems can come from yourself, just having birth complications. So it's definitely, he has a point, bro. He's being serious because this is important. She's laughing it off, and she's coming here to like he's like said to flex, but it's like, man, this is serious. Like he's looking out for her.
That's what he's
Like,
saying.
If
right
she was
now,
20,
right?
that's a different topic. But she's 31, bro. Like,
That's what he's saying right now, right? Just
I
to be
think
sure
that's
I'm
what- I think that's what
understanding.
he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what he's saying.
Because you ladies don't approach it with seriousness.
Well,
You guys
I
just get
feel
that
you.
comment. No, because the calendar has told you what life is.
I try not to put a date on things that I can't determine, but I understand what you're saying. The intentions of actually putting a date on it could help expedite.
I want you guys to understand how often our women don't want to put restrictions on or avoid women who don't want to put a calendar or a clock on anything. You don't want to put a clock on it because it's rejection. It's real clear.
I mean, it seems that it could appear that way, but it's
No, it
definitely
is that
not
way.
that.
It
Some
is
people
that.
just try to
It
have
is that.
faith,
It
that whatever's
is
going
that. No, there's no faith. It is that way.
Okay. I understand you. I believe you, but I never thought about it like that.
Well, that's why men run the world. Because when stuff has to be done in a systematic way, you guys don't approach it that way. You approach it in your feelings and faith.
So do you think men do that? They know when they want to get married and they set a date on that?
Yes. I know at least 10 men who got married. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 men in my group alone.
Okay, let's ask this question. Do y'all know what age you want to have kids at? Or maybe do you even know if you want to have kids?
Bro, I want to have kids ASAP. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. As soon as I can afford to have kids, I'm having kids. Like dead ass. As soon as I can afford to take care of my family, like if I can get a decent passive income thing going, and I can I'm not in school, I'm not having anything going on, I'm gonna settle down like 24, 25 latest.
Yeah, I feel that. Like if there's no like time. I guess like ideal for me would maybe be like 30, but it could happen earlier. Like as soon as possible.
Anytime past 25. 25 past. ASAP like Rocky, bro. Let's get it moving.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, my number one priority is family, bro, no matter what. So everything I'm doing from this point going on, it's all about building a secure future for my family. So if I get to the point where I can do that, I'm fortunate enough to do that at an earlier time, like financially wise. What am I waiting for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be needing to be mentally ready because I'm gonna be, preparing myself throughout that course of time. And so there's no excuse in my opinion.
A lot of guys also just want to get to the point where they're ready to like support their family. And a lot of times that does take time. Like before you get a decent, stable income, that's like good. Like you already have to be working in the industry for a few years. So
you're right.
Late 20s, mid 30s.
I agree. It's definitely important to set it straight. Keep a calendar going. Like don't just be like, oh, we'll just figure it out. But yeah, he has a point. This girl needs to figure it out with her man. 4 months. Yeah. It's a lot of time, in my opinion. I think you should, if you're really looking to settle down, especially at 31 years old, you got to figure that out ASAP.
I agree with that 9. I wasn't ready at 19, but you get ready real quick. That's true.
Yeah,
like a lot of people, like you're never really ready for a kid until like the kid's like there. Like there's never going to be a time where you're going to be like, yeah, now I'm completely ready. Like it's just going to happen.
There's no such thing as ready. Exactly. There's no such thing as a ready point.
Exactly.
I feel that.
If you guys like had a girl like call you and be like, yo, I'm pregnant, like, what are you guys doing now? You guys,
man, I'm trying to figure out residential areas. Let's see how he like wraps this up real quick.
I know at least 10 men who got married. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 men in my group alone. Plus, you can go on YouTube and see all the videos of people who say, "I've been listening to Kevin. I've gotten married in under 6 months." Yeah, show you.
Well, yeah, they're listening to you, but do they
know
know
man.
that?
You asked me. I can not only tell you. I can show you people. I can show you folks. Dennis Spurley, he's an attorney right here on YouTube, found his fiance in my group inside of a week. See, the problem is...
I understand that you do help people, but I don't think people naturally know this.
Then that's your problem.
I'm not saying no one knows this, but I'm saying
you don't think people
the
naturally know?
No.
The answer
that you're following up saying that they do this, they're not thinking.
Don't overtalk me.
You overtalk
me. I told you to overtalk me.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
I'm listening.
No, you
But I was
can't
talking.
listen to me if I'm talking and you're
Yo,
talking through me.
pause.
Did you play that? Because I low-key thought like she should have been talking at that point.
Yeah, I
I
thought
know,
so as
right?
well.
Like,
I thought he asked her a question and then she was answering the question. And
Then that's your problem.
I'm not saying no one knows this, but I'm saying
You don't
I
think
don't think the
people naturally know?
majority of
No,
people
no. The
that
answer
you're
is
following up
okay. I
saying
need
that
to
they
go
do
right
this,
on
they're
that.
not
Don't
thinking,
overtalk
oh,
me.
shade on it.
What the hell
You
is wrong
yeah,
with you?
Paul. He was talking over her low key because she started, then he came in.
I told you don't overtalk me.
Okay,
I'm trying to. You
I'm
can't.
listening.
No, you
but I was
can't
talking.
listen to me if I'm talking and you're talking through me. That's the one thing I ask you not to do. And when I raise my voice, you start talking louder.
Shouldn't raise your voice, honestly.
Just get off my phone.
Honestly, bro, the girl was tripping. She was wilding. But at that last point she made, I agree with her. I'm gonna keep it a buck. She shouldn't raise his voice.
it wasn't really like a discussion. Really, it was more like a lecture. You know what I mean?
Look at some of the comments.
Yeah, let's look at the comments. I want to see what the people are saying. She didn't want to talk. She just wanted exposure and validation. You're not
That's
wrong. You're not wrong
You're not
about that.
wrong. You're not entirely wrong.
I swear social media validation has these women feeling themselves big time. Real bosses don't identify themselves as such. You let others speak on your greatness. That's true. That's true. Only thing men can't stand is a woman that never shuts up. To a man that is like showing Dracula the cross. I'm dead. The whole boss chick mentality is getting way out of hand. I feel that, bro. I agree, bro.
If we were like interviewing her, like what would we say?
Me personally, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't know much about. I'm not no therapist. I'm not no this and that. I'm not no counselor. I don't know much about relationships. I'm still young, but from my past experience, I know that I have learned over time that it's important to one, be honest with your partner. Tell them everything. Like tell them everything. Uncomfortable truths, bad truths, good truths. Tell them exactly what you want in life. Don't tell Kevin Samuels. Tell your partner. If you want kids, like your partner doesn't even know you want kids. Or I guess from what I'm hearing from here, he doesn't even know how serious you want kids. Second thing I'm gonna say, get your priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick what you want in life. Do you want kids or do you want a business? You pick a priority. You don't have to pick one over the other, but pick a priority. Pick which one matters to you more. That's what I'm gonna say. Simple as that.
Yeah. What I would tell her is that, like, it's cool that if she wants to like focus on her business, but that's gonna have to take a back seat in those first years while she's, having kids and then raising them at least for those first 2-3 years. And then like money's cool and everything, but family's more important. Like she can get to all of her business goals, but they won't be as fulfilling as her family and life goals.
If you want to have kids, yeah, sure, go ahead. Like, we're not the ones who are pressed on this. You know what I mean? You gotta like not lead with your emotions, but lead with your intentions. Make your purpose stand out, because when people can't read minds, you gotta speak
Yeah.
for what you want to happen.
She wants to be a boss, babe. I mean, she has to change her definition. How about what I would say of what it means to be independent, what it means to be a boss, babe? Because women can do both, man. Like feminism doesn't have to be let's take from men or let's let's do things on our own without men. It doesn't have to be anything related to men. It can be just strictly women, woman, simple. And then men just add on to it. We're not gonna hurt you. We just want to be able to help you, you help us, But I feel like women take the independent thing as my independence is relative to whether or not I have a man in my life, whether or not that man is ready for a relationship, or whether that man is doing this and that ambition wise. Like it doesn't have to be related to that. Just have it be about you. What are you doing? Like what are you as a woman are you doing? That's what feminism should be about the woman and not anything related to the man. So in my opinion, I think she could do both. She could figure out how she can be a good woman at home, stay home wife, or whatever the hell she wants to do, and also do the same thing with business. Just literally take your hat on when it's time for business, take your hat off when it's time for wifey.
So as you were saying earlier, Ozzy, changing the definition for what she thinks is a boss chick. If she's able to say, maybe being a boss chick just means, putting the business aside for right now, really slaying away at, my family side, and then coming back here and then slaying the game on the business side, that takes a real hero, right? A real champ to do something like that. Maybe
also,
that could
like,
propel her in the way she wants.
And also, like, what's cooler, being a business lady that can do business, or being a mother that can also do business?
That's just,
You feel me? Like being a mother and a wife and a business lady is much cooler than being a business lady and a business lady. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you got to put one aside for now. get the other one priority straight, and then come right back to the business thing. Because clearly you're good at that, and I don't want you to feel like you have to sacrifice it completely. So I'll tell her, straight up, just put it down for now. It'll come back if you're good at it. Your skill won't fade away. So even if you come back to it a year, 2-3 years down the line, you can always succeed, pick it back up. But you can't come back to pregnancy 5, 10 years down the line. You just can't.
But she also might not want the super ambitious guy if she's really serious about her being super ambitious.
I mean, I think low key she wants the ambitious dude, but she doesn't know how to like meet her ends with the super ambitious dude. Cause like all she's dating is super ambitious dudes. Her last boyfriend was a super ambitious dude. Her current boyfriend doesn't even mention anything about having a family. She hasn't even had to talk with him yet. Based on what this interview is saying. So her type is ambitious dudes, but she doesn't know how to meet about her ends. Does that ring a bell with confusion, or she's just hoping it'll work out?
Yeah, and she's not serious. Let's be real. She's not serious about this. Well, at least she's not a single mother. That's a good thing. She's not a single mother. That's definitely a good. Give her that.
Yeah,
plus.
that much.
She's fine. She's literally fine. She just needs to literally change her mindset, and she's fine. She's fine. That's it. She's fine.
Yeah.
She's good. It's not. There's nothing like that she can go back in time and like rewrite or change. Like she's
Change
fine.
her mindset. I just think she needs to get her priorities straight. To be real.
I feel that,
It's
bro.
like, what does she actually want? Because she's like just joking around right here.
Yeah.
Man,
Actually-
she definitely got the clout that she was looking for. Look at 1.1 million views.
Yeah, she got that crowd, bro.
Her business is doing good now. She doesn't have to worry about passive income now.
Yeah, now she can definitely focus on having kids, bro.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, she's probably already retired.
And girls love to bring up this argument, man. Oh, I can just have a surrogate. I can just have a surrogate. Be like, literally, when they say independent boss babe, they mean I don't need a man at all. I only need the sperm that comes from the man. So therefore, I can completely subjugate my connection to the man by just having the only thing that he has valuable, which is his sperm. Like that's all they need from men, basically. Which is so stupid, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get tight, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get tight. I'm gonna leave it at that right there, bro.
That brings us to the whole question of like single parenthood and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's not as toxic.
That was a nice little throwback, man. We can see clearly Kevin Samuels ain't changed one bit, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Share your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Catch you on the next one. Peace.